firm believer that you don't always need a plan, right? Essentially, I do every muscle group twice a week besides legs. Male. The circle with the arrow popping out of it. You understand? With that being said, today is back day. But usually on my back day with forearms, I do deadlift. We are going to start with deadlifts. And I'm going to see how everything feels, right? I think I skipped last week because I ran into some issues with the lower back. Some problems. I don't know. It wasn't hurt, injured, but it just felt overstretched. And probably because I killed it on leg day, I went to the commercial gym and absolutely obliterated the quads, the hammies, the glutinuses, the abductors, the adductors, and, I just pointed in the wrong spots, my calves. Everything was cooked, right? So I feel a little better. I'm going to move some stuff. Keep talking gangsta, because that's how I roll. And we're going to jump into it, see how deadlifts feel. If I feel like I need to abandon it, then I will. However, even if I don't go heavy, I just do a lot of reps, I really want to get the movement in. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I also don't really want to hit some pulls because I want to be fresh for my back and bicep day in 4 days. 5 days. So with that being said, let's get after it because it ain't going to get after itself. It's not an amoeba, right? It doesn't just... All right, I got to go. So we're going to have a little bit lower quality on this video because it's not in cinematic mode. Sorry. Sorry, I said sorry like that too. Shit, crooked as hell. Hold on. There we go. But I can't zoom out in cinematic mode, so you guys can't see my noggin and the bar. That's no good. Basically now, I did a light stretching. Now I'm loosening up the hamstrings with some slightly bent, well, RDLs, I guess. Mix between stiff leg deadlift and RDL. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the shin, lean back. I'm gonna ride the shin the whole way down, ride it all the way up. Right above the knees, I want to hinge forward. Sorry, hips forward. Right now, it's not proper deadlift form. I'm way hunched over. The bar would be hanging here in front of me, not good. But I'm trying to stretch, basically. This would be, and then I'll move to a proper deadlift form, which it's hard to sit back when the bar is empty. What the hell was that? I just spit, but it is what it is. Okay, let's put a little weight on the bar and jump into our first warm-up set. I walked over here to get the remote. However, it's not over there. I'm not really ready, but I guess you can watch. Why are you checking up? It's only 135 pounds. You're only 135 pounds. Don't worry about what I do. The trick is to leg press the floor. Don't pull the weight up. It's amazing how different it feels when you pull the weight up. It almost feels like one of the weights is scooting off. Now that one's scooting off. Now that one's scooting. That's art right there. All right, I'll put another plate on and we'll put a collar on this sob. Sob means son of a... Dude, why are you wearing a belt? It's only 225 pounds. Brother, I've been injured before. I've been hurt. Can't risk it again. So I'm going to put the belt on and I'm going to brace. Ow. Okay, shoes are coming off though. Why? I like to be one with the earth. Dude, you're feeling a rubber. That's not the earth. Everything comes from the earth. Think about it. I'm going to do my standard little spiel. That would be kneeling down, standing up, and then deadlifting this son of a bitch. Sorry for swearing. I do this because this is how I have to strap in when I go heavy. And I want it to be familiar movement. Okay. Listen, sometimes you gotta push the stomach over the belt. It's very important. If you don't look fat while you're doing this, you're probably not fat. I don't know, fuck. Get off my back. We'll go up and wait a little bit, see how it feels. Okay. Let's belt up. I don't know if I want to bend down. But you can't always get what you want. You can try sometime. But you might find that you get what you need. I messed my process up. So usually I go down. No homo. I'll get right here. Pick it up. This belt pinches me, bro. Leg press, leg press, leg press. Okay, not bad. Let's throw on 315. Whew, we ain't been there in a minute. Listen, the recovery road is the slowest it's ever been. But I gotta live the rest of my life with this back, so I'm gonna try to take it easy, take it easy. Just kidding, but we are gonna take it easy. So there's no shame in my game if I drop this. If I drop it, obviously it's not heavy, but it's pulling a little too much tension on my nervous spot. Okay, different from the G, but if it feels that way, I'm setting it on the ground, and we'll probably do some rows, unless that hurts too. Who knows what we'll do? But lock in. Stop. Feels weird. Man, what sucks is in my mind, like I did a few sets of 5 last week. Not last week, but the week before. Hold on, the blood is rushing to my head. And I'm having a little flashback from when my injury is pinned on TikTok and probably YouTube, but whatever. There was no point where I'm like, something's about to go. No pain, no nothing. It just happened. Besides the hiccup, but that's what I'm worried about. The hiccup might have caused it before, holding it in. But now that I've it up, I don't know what's gonna set it off. So as light as this feels, and it looks heavy because I'm bracing everything and just trying to control perfect form. Man, I'm gonna call it on the deadlifts. Unfortunately, sorry, is what it is. So we'll transition and probably do some pull downs. I think what I did for pull downs before was, I think I did like shoulder width grip. So we'll change it up here. And I did single arm, so probably haven't done wide in a while. We'll do some wide grip lat pull downs. Wide grip lat pull downs is usually my warm up weight. So let's warm up. Ooh, that feels weird. Good thing. Rear delts are sore. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I just did lats, I think 2 days ago. Yeah. 2 or 3. I'm gonna stretch the rear delt a little bit, throw 25s on each side, and do a set. Okay, follow along for the ride. Last night I let the party get the best of me. Just kidding, I didn't. Come on, let's get some reppies in. I do got some pain in that rear deltoid and trap, but you didn't ask, sorry. Let's just do one more and have fun with it. I got shit to do. Got an excavator showing up. I'll tell you about that in a minute. My trap. Let's shut this shit down. Sorry for coming. Yeah, this is probably going to be on my deadlift playlist, but I didn't just do deadlifts. Well, you always got accessory work. I had to switch because I'm scared. Scared? What do you mean? You're 200. I don't know how much I weigh. 228, maybe 230. Kind of ate a lot of food yesterday. Whatever. But that being said, sometimes you just gotta listen to your fear, right? If you got a mental, even if you think, ooh, I'm gonna get hurt right here, you know, you might not get hurt right there. But if you don't listen to yourself, if you have any sort of doubt going into a lift, any lift, it's really not a good idea to do it. Everybody knows you can lift 10% more with music blaring too, mainly because it gives you a release of potato salad adrenaline. You know what I'm talking about. But I gotta get my headphones in. But I'm not deadlifting to hit a big number, okay? And this road is fluctuating a little bit. It might be a long road, but hey, sometimes the long roads are most fun. You know, you can listen to a whole playlist rather than the short one. What the fuck am I talking about? that's going to do it. Like I said, excavator is getting dropped off to my house right now over there. And I'm going to start clearing the land. Start building the new gym. That's right. Come on. I can't wait. New gym, day one. Lock in. It's going to be a while before I get it to where I can put equipment in there. But listen, you got to have fun. I don't even know why I just said you got to have fun. That's cheesy. But let's just end it with the same thing we're going to be ending it with for the rest of my life. Be bigger, not bitter. Someday. Someday. All right. I love you so much it hurts.